Hello loves, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel where we have conscious convos and a little bit more of everything else. Today I want to chat about recognizing the divinity within yourself. Oftentimes we idolize other people, we idolize celebrities, we idolize people we look up to, people that inspire us, and we put them on a pedestal. Treat them godlike, right? And there's nothing wrong with being inspired. What we start to lack and start to not recognize is the divinity within ourselves. I feel like celebrities is a perfect example for this because you see it so often. Say your favorite celebrity is Jhené Aiko, right? She's beautiful, she has a beautiful voice, she makes great music, right? And you like her because you relate to the music she makes, you are a music lover, you sing too. And what you'll notice from this description is that you and her share some of the same things. And that is why you like her. You don't like her because she's this unknown princess that you can never ever get your hands on. And I feel like that's weird if that is why you like any celebrity, because that's weird. It's because you relate and you can see some of the same qualities in you, in them. And once we understand that the qualities that we see in other people that we admire are parts of ourselves that we like, instead of parts of ourselves that we can never have, that perspective shift by itself is enough to change the way you act and show up for yourself. Like when you have a crush, you want to impress them. You want to make sure you smell good in front of them. You want to make sure you look good. All of these things are things that you can do for yourself because you admire yourself, you care about yourself, you love yourself so much that you want to keep pouring into yourself. Sorry, y'all, there's an airplane. We should stop idolizing people because once we realize that we're all the same, idolization really just becomes like a kind of a funny thing to do, a silly thing to do, because we are reflections of each other. So if you see something that you like about someone, it's because you own that inside of yourself. When you act like you're the crush, when you act like you're your own celebrity, your own idol, you pour more into yourself. You act like as what I'm doing right now is a service because I love this person, I admire this person, and that person is me. Having the mindset that I am honorable and I am valuable and I deserve to showcase myself, whatever that is, because we all have our own talents, our own weaknesses, our own strengths, our own quirks. When we stop looking at other people's quirks and talents, not even stop, we can admire other people's stuff, like I said before, and know that we have a different type of talent or story to showcase. But like, I can look at someone and be like, wow, she's so gorgeous, but it will never take away from the fact that I'm gorgeous because I'm gorgeous in my own different way. Because at the end of the day, we were supposed to shine differently. If we were supposed to shine the same, we would be giving all the same features, we would be given all the same talents, and we were all supposed to do the same thing. It's just like, it was never supposed to be a competition. Like, why are we in comp with other deities when we are our own? Like, we need to start owning the things that we are part of us. And I really started thinking about this when I started looking into like Hindu. Like, for instance, Kali, she is the goddess of destruction. And I feel like this is important because from first glance, something like destruction does not sound positive. That does not sound like something you would like to admire or want to be around. When you really look into it, you see how she serves her people. You see how she protects, how she destroys what needs to be destroyed. And that is her talent, that is her gifts as that god. And I would never compare her to Lakshmi. Like, I would never compare Kali to another goddess. And you really need to start thinking of yourself the same way. Y'all, I'm getting bit up. It's crazy. Yeah, it's almost silly to put yourself into someone else's bubble and be like, why am I not like them? Because you're not supposed to be like them. You weren't supposed to. Going back to us admiring ourselves the same way, the more that we pour into ourselves, the more that the world will want to pour into us. So if we are always meeting ourselves with love and security and peace, we'll find that in our external world, we are being met with the same things because it's all a reflection at the end of the day. If you can be secure enough in yourself to be like, wow, this girl's very, very pretty, but that does not take away from my beauty. We can both shine, and we can shine differently. It's not a competition. And I am admiring the divinity in you, which is the same divinity that I have. I can understand that we are reflections. And that's really all it is. Sorry, y'all, it's getting really loud, so I'm going to end it here. But just remember that we need to recognize the divinity within ourselves. And we can even use the things that we admire in other people and that things that inspire us through other people as ways to enhance what we already have, what we're already inclined to do, what we're already called to do. I have one more thing to add, you guys, and that is just think about in African spirituality, you do offerings. That's not just African spirituality, but you give offerings to the deity that you want to worship or you want to send grace to. When you start acting like the way you live, the choices that you make are offerings to yourself. When you eat nourishing foods. You move your body because you understand that there's energy that needs to be moved, and your body is your temple and you deserve to be clean. The goddess in you deserves to be clean. The divinity in you deserves to be able to fully express themselves. Whether that's singing, whether that's dancing, whether that's gaming, whether that's drawing, whether that's talking, whether that's poetry. You make the time to do that for the God inside of you, for the divinity inside of you. You make the time to showcase the beauty inside of you because you know it's there and you love yourself, and it shows up within everything you do. You drink water because you understand that your body needs that. You understand that the connection you built between you and the God inside of you, your inner child, your shadow, whatever it is, you understand that every part of you matters. Every detail about you matters. Your story matters. And it can be hard to come to that conclusion when you've been lied to, you've been conditioned, you've been programmed. But the smallest steps into uncovering all of the baggage that we were taught to be our reality, we can now look within and see the true essence of our being, which is love, and it's beautiful and it's light. And it could just be something as simple as making sure you eat one fruit a day because you know right now you can't afford to change up your entire lifestyle. Reading a book because you know that it's important that you understand certain things about life and have that knowledge. Or it could just be 3 minutes of meditation because you understand the connection between you and your inner self is important. Or yoga because you want to move your body but you don't want to have to go to the gym. You can do it at home. It's simple things like that. But sending these offerings to yourself with everything you do, brushing your teeth. There's so many reasons to brush your teeth, but if you give yourself the reason that it's because your body is a temple and the God within inside of you needs a clean space, it really changes the way you look at yourself. And I really just recommend everyone to do that. And I didn't add that, so I came back outside to add this. So yeah. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.